welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Danny. Today's video is another DIY video because I absolutely adore customizing and creating my own stuff because I think it makes it very unique to you. So today we are going to be making a battle jacket, vest, whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm making one of those. So basically while I was sorting through my crafting gear, I came across a bunch of patches that I had accumulated over the years. And I've also bought this jacket off of Vinted, which I knew I was going to make a battle jacket with, but I thought I was going to be making my own patches. A whole other video will come on that in the new year. But today we're just going to be using these patches, adding the hardware. Now, a lot of people out there will probably gatekeep and tell you that there's certain ways to sew stuff on, there's certain ways to do this, there's certain ways to do that. Screw them. This is your jacket. Well, this is my jacket, but if you make one, that's your jacket. You do it how you want to do it. If you want to just iron everything on, like iron patches, iron studs, that's fine. This is you. You're the one gonna have to be wearing this thing. So if anyone tells you you're doing it wrong, just tell them where to go. Because the world's too negative as it is. We don't need that kind of negativity. And at the end of the day, that's the joy of DIY. So screw them. This is about you. Well, this video is about me. So if you want to see how I made this jacket, and let me just show you the back quickly. So that's the back. If you want to see how I made this, then stay tuned. I managed to put a 12-hour project down into 5 minutes because I'm just that nice. And I managed to only get like a few injuries from this, which is basically stabbing myself with the needle. I do not advise you do that. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video and you learn a lot, and tell the gatekeepers where to go. Yeah?
So we're going to start with buttoning this up because it's going to make it easier to cut. And then I came across a pocket, as you see, so I went a little bit higher. And then we snipped off those sleeves as well. Just, it's easy to do around the hem. And then we're sacrificing this band t-shirt to make a back patch, because why would I spend money on a back patch when I have plenty of band tees? So here we go. I'm just cutting it up and into place so that we can cover the area we need. And then I'm just going to pin it on because it keeps it in place. And then we're going to choose what patches I want off the ones that I've accumulated over the years. And then pin them on and do the same on the front. I'm going for the less is more option here. I don't want it covered. It's just personal preference. You do you. And then I'm going to sew it on. I showed black thread, but I decided that actually that's going to take forever because you have to do it neatly. So I'm going to do with what I call what the hell stitching. It's probably got an official name. So basically I just make a knot into it and then just go to town. Like as you can see from the patch next to it, you just put some diagonals in, put some straight lines in, put some crosses in, and just do it all the way around. And if you do it in a contrasting colour, as you can see I doubled mine up so it shows the colour strongly, then it really doesn't matter, it makes an impact. The gatekeepers are probably going to be like, no, you're doing it wrong, but this is your shirt, this is my shirt, and if you're making one, that's your shirt, so just do whatever you want. So now all the patches are on, we're going to add some hardware. So I've got some chains. I will link in the description where I get all my chains and studs from and stuff. So here I'm just measuring out the little chains that I want going across the back. One didn't look enough to me, so I decided to add 3. Then these teeny tiny little O-rings. These are a pain in the bum to work with, but it does make it easier to sew on. So you just attach them all to that and then sew them on. If you do both corners first, this is just before you even put the O-ring in the middle. So then, because then you can get where the middle's actually going to be. And then I put the O-ring in and then sew that middle bit into place as well. And now we're into studding. So I thought I was going to use these spangly ones on the back, but decided against it and changed it to straight up just spikes instead. And then again, I do the 2 corners that I'm going for, and I shove one in the centre. You can see me battling here because this was through 2 seams. I had to get that hole through, so I was just digging a hole with the scissors. And then, like I said, I do one in the centre, and then I go in the centre again, and then you keep going in the centre until you've got as many as you want on there. I like them a little bit spaced out. I do have a jacket where it's absolutely like one next to the other, and that thing is heavy. So here we go, you can see I've got all my studs on there, and that's enough for me for the back. So now we're going to go to the front. This is where I do use the sparkly ones. Now these ones are a lot easier. You just have to prick a hole in the fabric, shove it through, and then it's like a button back, so you just click it on and into place and do that for the whole there. To me, it felt like it was missing something, so I'm adding more chains just onto the other pocket. I thought I was going to do it on the same side, but I thought, nah, it's going to look better over on the other pocket. So just exactly the same as we did for the back, measuring it out. And then I'm going to use the 3 again, so it kind of matches where we are on the back. And then get my tiny little O-rings out again, attach those and sew them onto each side. And then whilst I was looking for all of this in my crafting kit, I found a load of badges and buttons. So I dug out the badges. I need more badges, so I'm going to have to go and find pin badges or send me pin badges. And I'm just adding these on willy-nilly, and that's as easy as that. That's how we do it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm just going to show you like the finished product a little bit more up close. Like and subscribe to my channel, it really does make me smile, and let me know down in the comments what I should DIY next. And if you have made your own jacket, then please feel free to tag me at missdaneefaith on Instagram.